At the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Cups reversed. Excuse me. Great energy because first of all, we are now entering eclipse season. So there's a lunar eclipse and a solar eclipse combined with a whole bunch of planets in Leo. And then we also are having Mercury enter. There's going to be this huge energy of things moving forward very quickly. And you're also going to be cutting people out of your life, cutting people that have, that basically aren't worthy of being in your life, to be quite frank. You're going to be cutting people out and not thinking twice about it. That's the energy of eclipse season, and eclipses energy can pull for right before the eclipse to a couple months afterwards. So you're going to really be quickly analyzing if people are worthy being in your life, and if they're not, they're just gone. And that's what this Four of Cups energy is. I mean, you're not going to be complacent. You're not going to be apathetic to love, to emotions. It's either there or it's not. And if someone isn't offering it to you, they're gone. And if someone is offering it to you, you're going to very quickly move towards them and move and be trustworthy, because they will be offering it. There are offers of love, and you're just going to be relishing in that and not thinking about the past, not thinking about people that were cut out of your life. They're cut out of your life for a reason. They're not worthy of being in your life. Okay? This is the whole energy for the whole month. And it just goes right in line, right in line with eclipse season. So, well, first of all, the central energy is justice. So, yeah, you're cutting people out. If they're not worth your time or energy, or if they were doing things that weren't ethically or morally correct in your eyes, okay, you can take things a little far sometimes, Aries, too, but at the same time, if you're not feeling like you're being treated fairly, get out of here. So that's the central energy. And again, it could have come in. So people are out, love is in. Queen of Wands reversed is the start of this energy, and this is directly tied to, again, this is the central energy. So everything revolves around this energy. So there are emotions. There is this sense of something unjust occurring in your love life, and there is a sense of secrecy or unfairness, or not even unfairness, just sneaky behavior from somebody. And because of that, they get the sword, like they're cut out. Now, they may be emotional about it. This is the Queen of Cups. This is a watery energy. And this is, again, this is the card of Pisces, the moon. So there's secrecy about it. There's emotions about it. And again, though, you're not worried about it. It has affected you, but you're also quickly moving on with your life. Maybe with a little bit more caution, but you are accepting these new offers of love, or this new offer of love. Okay? You're not going to let anything from the past impact your state of mind or impact your offerings or receptivity to anything in the future. They're mutually exclusive. Okay? There may have been this sense of lies and secrecy and deceit. There have been emotions about it, but you also very quickly, again with the Page of Swords, you very quickly get to that cutting aspect. Okay, cutting out. There may be somebody in your life, though, that is spying. And I think you had this energy last month, Aries. There were a couple different readers. Somebody's spying on you, somebody's watching you, and it's impacting you. You're sensing it. Two, you have this sense about you where you've been here before. Okay, you've been here before. You've been here before. You've been here before. You've been here before. It has impacted you in a sense of, I'm feeling like I'm two different people. I'm feeling like I can play this victim card, or I can have these hurt emotions, but I'm also not like that at all. This is you, Aries, one standing up for yourself and being in your true colors, in your true form, and accepting everything that is good about you, and you're running forward with it. You're actually like putting this this persona because of this, putting this persona in a box. Okay, it's in the back of your mind. Sometimes it can creep out, but you also are recognizing that these swords equal thoughts and ideas, and you can either stay here or you can go be out and live in the world and live this life that you want to live. So it's like, I've been here before. I'm not going to allow myself to be here before. I'm just going to be gracious and beautiful and open and excited, and it's going to be better. You're feeling good about this, cutting somebody out. You're feeling really good about it. It's always coming back to this unjust, secrets, lies, deceit. Okay? They might be watching you, or somebody in your love life might be watching you. Maybe they want to see you stay in this energy, but you're not. They might want to see you stay in this energy, but you're not. You're looking at this person saying, I'm not really like that, so I'm not going to be like that. Okay. They may have a sense of deep regret. Again, watery energy, watery energy, watery energy. They might have a sense of regret, but you're not even giving two thoughts about it. It's been cut out. It's done. It's been cut out. It's done. Don't come at me with communication. Don't come at me with your proofing scenarios, because I don't believe you. I don't believe anything you say anymore. You're done. So you have to pick up the pieces and focus on this positivity in your own life and go your own way. We are here because of this. Okay? You are not in this space, Aries. Entering in a earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Okay? You may also be in this mindset of testing emotions, but with practicality. Yes, you're open. Yes, you're receiving. Okay? But with caution, because again, you're coming from this place of secrecy and mistrust. So you're testing the emotions of water with this new person. It could be somebody from your past that keeps coming back in. That's why there's this kind of ongoing communication, or somebody's bringing you messages. So you're not really sure if you want to go down that route again, but they're offering messages. They're offering communication. You're testing out the emotional side of it. And it's being offered to you, and you're at least open to the discussion. Amongst other. And there's lots of love being offered from multiple people. You're feeling out what you want. You're not taking the approach of passion. This is not a sexual-based energy for you, Aries. Okay? Again, the Ace of Wands reverse can also mean that this is not a new love. It can be passionate, but it might not be from somebody that's new in your life. This might be somebody from the past that's coming back again. But on another note, Aries, you're not taking the passionate route about this decision. Okay? You're taking a very practical route. Is this actually a good person? Will they do right by me? Will they do right by themselves? Will they be honest? Or will they be sneaky and lie and manipulative? All right? And the fact of the matter is they're not like that. That's why they keep coming around, because they are really genuinely trying to open up conversation with you. They're genuinely offering you real emotional love. But you're not running away with your feelings about it. You're taking a very practical, slow stance with it. Okay? All right. Let's pull another level on these. This is you running away with your passions too. A little too passionate, and because of that, someone definitely took advantage of you and didn't treat you appropriately, and that's why they got cut out. But in all honesty, Aries, that is good, because passion and love and sex and all those Twitter patient feelings, That's not what a relationship is built on. That's there. It's definitely there, but it's not the reason to go forward. The reason is stability and honesty and loyalty and trustworthiness. And that's what you're looking at. The passion might very well be there. Okay. Please clarify this reading for Aries. What are the clarifying messages for Aries? I am getting a sense, though, that flipped out. I am getting a sense, though, Aries, that somebody's definitely watching you or watching your responses or feeling like there was this make or break moment and it broke and they're a little upset about how you're reacting to it because you're not reacting to it. They're just out of your life. They're being eclipsed out of your life by you. Okay. And you are only forward looking. There are hints of fear. There are hints of fear. You may have hints of regret, but I'm really sensing that this is more so this other watery type of energy because it's almost as if they kind of put you through the ringer and you're just done with it. You may have put each other through the ringer, but you're just done. You're just done. All right. Please clarify this for Aries August. Well, yeah, you're definitely leaving them out in the cold. Overall energy for this second layer is this Five of Swords. You do have a lot of swords, so you may be dealing with the air sign. You may be dealing with the water sign. You may be dealing with the earth sign. There's a lot here, Aries. And again, the Four of Cups reversed. You have a lot of offers of love. So you're taking it slowly. You're figuring out. And to be honest, Aries, you're not giving. Okay, you're being receptive, but you're holding on to your tenets, your convictions. You're holding on to who you are. Your boundaries are up, and you're not ever going to let anybody take advantage of you this way. This type of cold persona, this callous, calculating persona that this is with these two energies mixed, a very cold, callous, manipulative, emotionless. This person might not really have emotions. It could be like a narcissistic personality or like a psychopathic personality that you're realizing this about them. And again, they're being eclipsed out. They're being left out in the cold. You're past caring. And so, but you're holding on to your boundary. Your boundaries are up, and which is actually a really good thing, because as love comes to you and comes to you and comes to you, you're not ever going to let anybody get you into this space again. Okay? There is love, though. There is emotional love. And what I love about the Lover's card is this is a head or a heart decision. This is a card of Gemini. So again, there could be an air energy. And Gemini is represented by the twins. So the twins, it's like you can focus on passion, or you can focus on rationality. You can focus on pragmatism, or you can focus on emotions. So you're taking a very close head or heart decision to all of these love offers, okay? And to yourself. Again, head or heart. You're not running away with your heart. You're thinking very clearly about what you want, how you want to get it, how you want them to be, how you want to be, and how you want it to feel. Because this is a very cold, lonely place, and you're never going to allow yourself to go there again. It's actually like once this person was gone, once you got rid of them, it's all like realizations of the past and all of their bullshit. And now you're like, oh, this is really what love is actually supposed to be like. This is amazing. Okay? I'm thinking with my head and my heart, and I'm never going to let anybody put me in this position again. And then love comes in. Somebody may be coming back from the past too to offer you this, but you're not going to believe it. You want this type of emotion. Again, head or heart, head or heart. Again, this could mean in this row, you're thinking head or heart, you're thinking without all of your emotions also. You're thinking very, very crystal clear. Swords also represent clarity about this great love energy that you want to feel. This is complete emotional happiness. So what are you doing? Nothing. You're not forcing anything. If people want to be in your life, they can be in their life. You can be receptive to it. You're going to be receptive to it. They're here again. They're here. Your boundaries are up. So how are they going to fight for you? How are they going to communicate with you? How are they going to treat you over a long period of time? Because pentacles are slow-moving energy. It's an earth energy. You have a lot of fun with them. That you go out and you do all sorts of things, all sorts of worldly things, traveling, hiking. You do all sorts of worldly things. You're out in the world because they're tangible. They like being out in the world, experiencing things. Okay? It's not this mind games that's going on here. So you're not doing anything. Whoever comes towards you, great. But I'm never going to get overly involved. I'm not going to get overly involved until you really prove yourself. So again, somebody else, doesn't have to just be one person, but they could be watching how you're reacting. They could be gauging, one, how interested you are, two, really respecting your boundaries and continuing to watch and continuing to try to work into your life and seeing how you work yourself into their life very, very slowly. Okay. And it's extremely healthy. You do have this beautiful new beginning. A whole new fresh phase. A whole new fresh phase. New love prospects. Love in general for you is a whole new fresh phase, and you're gleefully running towards it. You're not in this space of regret. You're not in this space of hope. You're not hoping for anything. You're just going and allowing. You're letting. But you're not giving. You're not in a place of giving. And that's okay, because in honesty, Aries, because of these eclipses, you're eclipsing people out, you're eclipsing people in, and they can do that on their own. You're going to be steadfast in who you are and what you want. And look, we also have the Ten of Pentacles. This is material this is material, the highest level of material gain that you can have. You have the Ten of Cups, which is the highest level of emotional happiness you can have, highest level of material happiness that you can have in love. This is complete stability. This is somebody that is offering you family, love, extended family, security. And it makes sense this is over the Ace of Wands, because you're leaving the passionate reactions out of everything. All of this is very practical. There's a lot of love, but you're not allowing anybody to take advantage of you. Okay? They could actually start getting worried that you are not being as receptive as they want to, and they're going to kind of charge in and try to fix stuff or try to say stuff. Maybe this person's trying to come back in and fix stuff or trying to pull the wool over your eyes again. But you're not having it. This is the overall energy. So there's kind of this looming thing that's causing you to really pull back. And because you're pulling back, everybody else is stepping forward, which is exactly what you're needing. It's looking like, Aries, you're needing effort. You're needing people to give you examples of why and how and who. And you're sitting here with your boundaries saying, if you want to be with me, you're going to have to work for it. And they are working for it. And it is coming towards you. You're not relying on this mystical. And the Star card is a beautiful card. Don't get me wrong. Faith and hope and belief and holding on to this beacon that emotions can be this full. That's a beautiful thing. But you're not relying on that. Not anymore. You're not relying on that. You're only relying on people's actions. And words are meaning nothing to you. Okay? Interesting reading, Aries. This is an interesting reading. Let's pull some. we have the Knight of Swords reversed, and Four of Swords reversed, Two of Cups reversed. Again, you're not relying on emotions. You're relying on both head and heart. You're not getting wrapped up in these lustful emotions where you think somebody's the one because they're saying a bunch of crap. Okay, you're not believing any of that. You're not resting though. You're in this energy where you don't need to rest. You're just moving forward. Your mind is settled. You're clear in your mind. You're not taking any rash directed action. Okay, you're pulling way back. And because of that, love and security and abundance is coming right towards you. Okay, so this is a really beautiful reading. And Aries, you have this innate sense of belief in this like idealistic belief in people, and you're not having that anymore. You're losing that. That's what this eclipse season is about for you. You're taking a very pragmatic approach to your love life, and you're not only relying on emotions and feelings and people's BS. You're just done with that. People have shown you too much crap to have any sort of faith in that anymore. So, which is sad, but at the same time it's very healthy and it's very good, because it's causing you to really have your boundaries in the right places. And it's causing you to end up having very successful outcomes to your love life. Okay? People are showing you their true colors, and you're making judgments based on that, based on their actual true character. Okay. All right, Aries, well, that was a good reading. Leave your comments below, and I will see you for your weekly readings. All right, bye.